Hola, bienvenidos. Welcome to our first uh, clay demo, clay tutorial here from Artillery. Estamos aquí haciendo nuestro primer video sobre cómo se prepara la cerámica para empezar una escultura. This is going to be our first video on how we prepare a sculpture with our clay. Right now, what you can sort of see is the art of tamping the piece into a small square. We will be then taking our cutting wire, which is made from fishing line, using two washers, or you can also use the ends of two keychains. Fishing line you can find all over the piers. Sometimes it gets lost or tangled, and it's nice to reuse this so it doesn't go into the bay. This first slice, you can sort of see the layers of the clay. There's different clay bodies inside of this small amount of clay. There's white, black, red. One good way to start your project is find a piece of wood. This can be a scrap piece of wood. It's nice to work on this material because it absorbs water in a different way. It's also nice to be able to move your project so it's not permanent on the table where you're working on. And then you can put it somewhere else to dry. As you slice the clay, you'll start to see small little air pockets building up, these little dots of air that get trapped in the clay. What we're trying to do is get these out and get these freed from the clay so that the clay is easily fired and doesn't blow up in the kiln. The more slicing, the better. The more pieces, the better. All that means is more distribution of the clay particles and the water that's inside the clay. What we're trying to do is just blend all the water and distribute it among the clay particles. One of the things you see here is sort of this like slapping motion, this like squeezing the clay, being very firm, very assertive with the material so that you can sort of begin to feel how much the material can take. I mean, the clay can shape into any form, any shape, any size, and preparing it just helps that process. Once you've kind of like mashed all those little pieces together, we're gonna begin rolling it. You can take both hands and roll it on the wood table. You'll see a little moisture coming off onto the wood table. Just move it, roll it a little bit, rotate it, move it onto a different spot on the little wood table so it doesn't stick to itself. You can always add a little bit more water in this process too. I haven't added much water. I like working the clay a little dry. It helps create stiffness and rigidity in the clay. But yeah, this is the process of just redistributing water. Clay on a microcosm, is an important material to work with because, it's where a lot of ideas, a lot of concepts for humanity kind of emerged. I mean, clay is probably one of the oldest materials we have on the planet. We still find pottery from other civilizations till this day. This art of moving the clay and blending it and squeezing it is all part of the sharing and moving that water, tamping it down. Getting a nice round sphere is the fundamental shape to work with when you're starting a sculpture. But I mean, that's pretty much it for the preparation of the clay. Once you have taken the time to just blend the clay together, you can work this material now, and we're ready for the next step. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be posting another one soon about shaping and making the clay into a small vessel. All right, take care, everybody. Be safe out there. Uh, stay healthy, mind, body, spirit, soul. All right, people. Peace.